Here's a cozy, imaginative story for kids set in a magical home. Title: The Enchanted House on Maple Street. Once upon a time, on Maple Street, there was a house unlike any other. From the outside, it looked like a charming old cottage with ivy climbing up its walls and a cozy, welcoming porch. But inside, it was a place of magic and wonder, where anything could happen and every day was an adventure.
The house was home to the Thompson family, Mom, Dad, and their two kids, Emily and Jake. They had always known their home was special, but they were about to discover just how extraordinary it could be. One bright Saturday morning, Emily and Jake woke up to find that the house was unusually quiet. They got out of bed and tiptoed down the stairs, curious to see what was going on. As they reached the living room, they were greeted by a delightful sight. The room had transformed into a magical forest. The walls were covered in lush green leaves, and colorful flowers bloomed everywhere. There were butterflies fluttering about and the gentle sound of a babbling brook filled the air. Emily and Jake couldn't believe their eyes. "Wow!" Jake exclaimed. "It's like we're in a storybook." Moments later, a friendly squirrel with a tiny top hat scampered up to them. "Good morning, adventurers," he chirped. "I'm Sir Nutters, the guardian of this enchanted forest. Today, you're invited to a special quest." Emily and Jake's eyes sparkled with excitement. "What's the quest?" Emily asked eagerly. Sir Nutters explained that the forest had lost its sparkle because a magical gem, the Heartstone, had been misplaced. Without it, the forest would slowly lose its magic. The children were chosen to help find the Heartstone and restore the forest's enchantment. With Sir Nutters guiding them, Emily and Jake set off on their adventure. They crossed rainbow bridges, climbed trees that reached the clouds, and solved riddles that unlocked hidden paths. They met friendly woodland creatures, like a wise old owl who gave them a hint and a cheerful fox who shared some berries. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they found a shimmering cave. Inside, the Heartstone was resting on a pedestal, but it was guarded by a gentle dragon who was only trying to keep it safe. The dragon, whose name was Ember, explained that it had taken the Heartstone to protect it from a mischievous pixie who wanted to steal its magic. Emily and Jake listened carefully and offered to help Ember and the pixie come to an understanding. With a bit of diplomacy and a lot of kindness, they were able to convince the pixie to return the Heartstone and promise not to steal it again. The pixie, who turned out to be rather lonely, was given a chance to make amends by helping them restore the forest's magic. With the Heartstone back in its rightful place, the forest began to glow with renewed enchantment. Flowers sparkled, butterflies danced, and the gentle babbling brook sang more beautifully than ever. Sir Nutters and Ember thanked Emily and Jake for their bravery and kindness. As a reward, the magical forest gifted the children with a small charm that would let them visit the enchanted world whenever they wished. With a final wave to their new friends, Emily and Jake returned home, just in time for dinner. That night, as they lay in bed, they looked out the window and saw the moonlight casting a gentle glow over their house. The magical adventure had come to an end, but Emily and Jake knew that their home was a special place where dreams came true. And so, every once in a while, when the stars were just right, Emily and Jake would use their charm to visit the enchanted forest and make new magical memories. And they lived happily ever after, always ready for their next adventure in the magical house on Maple Street. I hope you enjoyed this little journey into the enchanted house.